Alright, everyone on YouTube, thanks for joining me again. Everyone on Twitch, which is, I don't believe anyone, like, I don't have my setup 100% complete yet, so I can't 100% see it. I can just see the chat. Kinda out of the corner of my eye, honestly. I need to get the overlay done better. I swear I saw chickens. I know I saw chickens, like, each of the first round here. And then every day since I've found no chickens, and that makes me sad. I want chicken. I want my industrial chicken food maker. Although I guess I haven't gotten lava yet, but we'll work on the lava. Yeah. Oh boy, I'm tired today. I don't even know why I'm tired. This is another one of those I'm old things, I guess, but yeah, ever since I've gotten old, I'm tired. Like somewhere around 30, I just stopped being able to stay up all night. I need like if I miss a night's sleep, I need like 2 nights to really catch up. What that's about? I thought that was gonna be a hole straight into like the ground or something. Yeah. Anyways. Oh hey, bones. Deserved. Really just eating the watermelon. Some call it else. Like, do I need the watermelon? Not really. Are there better things? Yes. Did I harvest it? Yes. Now I have some cost fallacy now. The chickens go. Oh, swear chickens. Like I know there's chickens at the. Oh hey chicken. You get a second chicken? Yes, chickens. Righty. All right, starting with 3 whole chickens. Great. Watch our step and make. There we go. Now we've got a farm. You can't have a good farm without chickens. Yeah. I think about that sometimes. So, like, I'm a programmer by trade. I also do marketing work, and there's a joke among programmers that the end point of every programmer is to go off the grid and start a farm. I really understand that. It's not that I hate technology. I really don't hate technology. Just, it is what it is. Sometimes technology isn't fun. I need to fill that in later. But yeah, technology is very unfun sometimes. And worse than technology is people who don't understand technology but have expectations. Like, I don't know if anyone's seen this story, but recently some service, there was a company that exposed its database backend everything to AI, and it had the AI doing stuff. And the AI just went crazy and deleted everything for no particularly good reason. Like, no one knows why it happened or what exactly happened, but their code base is gone and their service was completely disrupted. And you know, the funny part is they can't even sue the AI or something, which is one thing that at some point I'm gonna have to like industrialize this. But anyways, which is one thing that real humans will always have over AI. Sue us if we really, really go out of our way to business. Remember that if you're a business owner and you are thinking about going with AI over a programmer, remember, if the AI messes up, the best you can hope for is to complain to the AI company and probably get nothing out of it. There's a very good chance that you will lose court and they have more money than you. However, if it's a single programmer you hire and they hire rather, and they go out of their way to mess up your service, well, you can sue them. Not saying you're gonna get your money back, but hey, at the very least, you're gonna feel better about it. Oh, it's cute. Oh, okay, gotta remember that. Be awful if I accidentally. It's actually valuable. Anyways, I think we're keeping all of our, like, crop stuff out here. Keep all the inside. Oh, I guess bread's real. Take that out. I love the weather in this game. Like, this game has done weather quite so nice. We'll keep the bread, just eventually engage in industrial village creation. Like, we actually know where the village is, I just don't want to take the trouble of taking the boat out there and having village. Yeah, also there's only like one villager I've confirmed exist, which is great. my microphone was a little too low, so I might have been quiet for a while. Sorry about that. Let's fill this in because the creeper blew it up and I'd like my bridge to not lead to a gaping hole in the ground. You are a gaping hole in the ground. This is not meant to offend you. Aha! Yeah, let's just get this filled in a little bit and use up some dirt too. I don't know if there's ever actually a use for dirt in later manufacturing. That would be nice if there was though, because I just can't throw it away. Not logical, it's not sensible, I just can't bring myself to throw away a resource I've harvested. Yeah. What's our next goal? So we have chickens, we have... Well, I guess we really just want a wolf. Like, I'm really annoyed about the wolf, honestly. I did see wolves up here when it was dark before, so maybe we will find a wolf if I just look around. I do love a good game with taming. That's actually something that's really annoyed me. I love pet classes and oh, I love pet classes and MMOs. Can we get you? Oh my god, that was so easy. But anyways, I love pet classes and MMOs. Like, I was a warlock in World of Warcraft. And I loved being the demonologist warlock. I think it was the one that focused on pets, but it was not. I don't think it was ever really the best. It was ever really the best tree when I was playing the game. I really loved the Arcanist in Final Fantasy XIV, but they kind of turned a summoner into not a pet class, which is really annoying. Not too fond of that. Oh, that's a cute animation. What was the game with the best pet class? There was a pretty cool pet class in Star Wars Galaxies, but oh boy, that game was jank. Loved it, but it was jank. How do we make another lead? Can we make another lead? Because we need at least 2 wolves if we're gonna get our wolf breeding farm started. But yeah. Oh yeah, the hunter in World of Warcraft. I liked the hunter, but like it was never that great when I was playing the game, unfortunately. Can we make a lead? Apparently we can't. I think we need a different tool to do that. Let me just real quick look through this and see what I got. I think I need leather for that. Can I make leather? I think. I might be thinking of a different game, honestly. Wool something. Spinner, maybe? I know that's a thing, but I don't think we can craft it yet. Well, we'll get there eventually. If we can't make another lead, I'm not really sure that we can get another wolf without food, and it doesn't seem like fish, so maybe we can... Oh, wait, don't we have some lamb, or... We made some lamb. Oh yeah, cooked mutton. There we go. Ooh, I could go for some cooked... Let's see if we can just get one more and start a wolf breeding facility. I guess we should actually, like, have a space to put our wolves. Did you know, in Russia they have a, captive, I just hear... Anyway, they have a captive fox breeding program, and they managed to perfectly domesticate them. And here's the thing, though. Like, apparently the domestication gene in foxes was linked to the floppy ear gene. So now instead of having the weird, well, not weird, but like the stand-up ears, they now have floppy ears like a golden, and that's just adorable. I'm not endorsing this or unendorsing it because I don't know, I don't 100% know anything about it beyond that it exists. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Like, imagine a fox for a pet. They're so cute. But yes, don't look up your local laws. We're going to be responsible pet owners. Make sure that you have a vet in your area that would have expertise in that, all that stuff. Like, don't be irresponsible. Like, nothing is worse than an irresponsible pet owner. Like, not to be controversial, but if all the people who were, like, bad pet owners were just not allowed to be pet owners, I think we can all agree the world would be a better place. Like, bad pet owners shouldn't have pets. That's not a controversial opinion, I'd like to believe. But yeah. Oh boy, I knew some people when I was growing up that were not great pet owners. Very much makes me angry. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but I think it originated on Tumblr, but I saw it on Reddit, where it's like this person, this person's neighbor was telling them about this person's neighbor was telling them about how every time a fox ate their outdoor cat, they had to go to the pound and get a new cat. And then they told him, well, it sounds like you're just feeding cats to the local fox population. And then the person's daughter started crying. Kind of like that, honestly. I've definitely known people who have done stuff like that, where they just cared so little for their animals' welfare that they were basically just feeding them to the local wildlife. Not necessarily intentionally, but that was the net result. It wasn't great, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, we uh we as a species don't deserve animals. Like my golden girl as an example, like that dog is just too pure. She's too good and pure for this world. We've completely ruined that dog. Like she would never survive in the wild. That's not even getting into weird cases like the dogs that can't even give birth anymore, like they have to have C-sections. Now that's ruined right there. Like they can't even, like they literally would be dead in a generation. Just my headset a little bit. It was starting to fall off. I have to adjust. Oh my god, is that iron? We were spent so much time looking for iron a few episodes ago, and there's iron right here. One iron. Just one. Please. Any other iron, maybe? Oh, oh! Iron. Can't get our hopes up too high, but like maybe there's more somewhere. Oh, I think that was it. Uh, just try a little. Oh, okay. There's just a few scattered pieces of iron there. We'll probably do some digging, like hardcore quarrying soon. I do want more iron, but I don't want to go all the way over to that mountain. This is not a dwarf-friendly stream. We are elves. We live in the upper echelons of the forest, and we have nature and plants everywhere. We're not going to go deep into the mountains of Moria or whatever. Right, dark here. I probably need to put another torch down. There's actually some watermelon in my fridge right now, and me and my wife have gotten really into aqua fresca, which is just it's like a Mexican, I guess the best way to say it is lemonade. I believe I've given this recipe before whenever I see but it's worth it. Like, so you take about half of a small watermelon, and you blend that with honey, perfectly normal, mint, also pretty normal, and this is where I might lose some people, but it's gonna be good, trust me. Basil. Like, I was so weirded out by basil at first, but there's something about the basil that just adds a nice little flavor to the aqua fresca that's really good. Like, if you have the chance, you need to try this recipe. My I can't remember what it was for. I think it might have been our anniversary, but for our anniversary a while back, my wife bought me one of those Ninja blenders, and I take every opportunity to blend things I get because like that thing is so fun. Like, oh my god, look how high these things go. But yeah, it's just really really fun to blend things. I don't know, it's just something about watching the it's just something about watching the whatever whole item you put into the blender just suddenly explode. Oops daisy. Like especially the Ninja blender, like my grandmother, like that was the previous blender I had used, like way back when my grandmother had a blender, and it was like a good blender at the time, but it was like an older brand. So that was my previous experience where it kind of like started up and things got dragged around for a bit, and it wasn't really sharp or anything. But then the Ninja blender being brand new with a gonna eat your babies. I'm gonna eat your babies, chicken. Anyways, the but yeah, the Ninja blender is perfectly sharp. I'm maintaining it well, and it just makes things explode into viscera, I guess. And I love it so much. There's just I had some extra ones, I guess. But anyways, torch. I know I need charcoal. Well, I have tons of... I don't want to use coal, I don't think. I'm not 100% sure, but I do have some charcoal somewhere, I believe. Yeah, charcoal. Actually, real quick, because we don't want to have more than one kind of log. Where is the, I know I harvested some of the other log. Yeah, the birch wood. Did I put that somewhere else? Because I know, yeah, here it is. I'll make some extra out of that. All birch wood will and mahogany will become charcoal, and we'll only use oak because we want a standardized color palette. That makes the OCD happy, right? Anyways, let's just make some more torches. There we go, that's plenty. I wanna light up your world, baby. I shouldn't sing, I'm not good at it. I will never be a K-pop demon hunter. My dreams are ruined. That was such an okay movie. I didn't hate it by any means, but it was what it was, you know? It was just it was a lot of cliches, the music was okay. I had no complaints at the end of it, it was just a movie. Which is better than I can say for some movies I've been watching lately. I also recently watched a movie. I think I can't remember if it's on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix, but it was called Wall to Wall, and it is a horror suspense movie about a guy in Seoul, Korea. He spends all his money on getting an apartment in Seoul, Korea, and then housing prices crash. Wow, too real. But anyways, housing prices crash, and so he then tries to, and then he moves in, and all of his neighbors are crazy, and it's a whole thing. But anyways, the problem is the movie is 2 hours long, and it really could have been 1 hour and 30 minutes, and still had some plot points cut, if we're being honest. Like that's the big thing with these movies. Like you usually need to, they always go on just a little too long for some reason. I'm not sure why, but they always do. What can we make out of eggs? I don't know. We'll find out. I know there is food in this game. I just don't. Oh wait, that doesn't go. I know there's food and potions and stuff, but I don't really 100% remember what any of that stuff does or is, or how much I might need of it. Oh hey, well that was in there. Yeah. The but yeah, the thing is that movie went completely insane near the end. Like, it turns out like the one neighbor was behind everything, and he was trying to frame him for some reason, and it's like there was three distinct plots in here. The crazy neighbor, the like soul destroying nature of buying property and investing in crypto and seeing all of your money just disappear, and then the final story, which was and then a final secondary story of like apparently the it was like badly constructed or something, and since it was so badly constructed, like the noise was a super big issue, and there was a whole bunch of corruption involved in it, and yeah, like you could have had three different stories there, and you just had to shove them all into 2 hours when it should have been pick one, maybe two, and then have 1 hour and 30 minutes. Which is becoming a real problem with with the Asian horror movies I'm watching lately. There was another one me and my wife were watching. It was called um Tree. Okay, so I don't think I'm allowed to say this on YouTube, so I'll just give you the abridged name. It was called Tree Unalive Village. You know what it actually was, but anyways, I don't know. I hate censorship, but anyways, it was called like it was so it kind of had like three random stories in it for some reason, and if they just focused on one or two of them, it would have been fine. So there's this man who goes around the forest, the famous one. What is it, Akagahara or something like that? I can't remember. But anyways, you know the famous one, the one Logan Paul ruined for everyone. I'd go there, but I'm American and I'd feel embarrassed going there now. But anyways, or was it Jake Paul? I can never remember which one of them did it. But anyways, the so there's this guy who goes around and he randomly finds these two little girls, and apparently their mother might have gone into the forest, or maybe she was tricked into going in. We don't really know. There's this box full of fingers that is cursed, and it like burns down a shrine at some point. It's so cursed. But anyways, and then there's this final story where like, and then there's like this kind of like mention, but not really, really about child kidnapping stuff. And like, we had three perfectly good stories here. Either the mother went to the village and took the girls for some reason, and they're like destined to be part of it, and that's why they're being pulled into it. The evil box full of fingers that curses people could have been its own story. And then there's, like I said, there's vaguely some mention of child kidnapping going on, and it might have something to do with the box, or it might not. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyways, any of these could have been a perfectly good movie. Two of them could have been a perfectly good movie. Three of them, and it's 2 hours long and 30 minutes too long for the content it has for no good reason. Like, I don't know what's up with the Asian horror movies and doing that lately. It's just been a trend. And then, of course, another horror movie we watched recently was, God, what was this called? I cannot remember the name of this movie, but if I remember it in the middle of telling the story, I'll let you know. Of course, I get one message, and it's of course someone spamming, of course. How do I get rid of this? We'll just disable this because no one's actually going to. That was the wrong one. No one's actually going to talk. Come on, get my screen back, please. There we go. Anyways, no one's actually going to chat, I think. So I'm just going to remove that for a second and see what I can do about make. I guess that's probably their tactic. They just come in and then they just come in and make themselves annoying. I hate spammers. They kind of like ruin the internet. Like spam was the first thing that really damaged the internet, I think. Like that's kind of where we all became aware that the internet wasn't gonna go where we hoped it would. Like when spam became like the main thing, and then we ended up with bots being everywhere, and now like that's a whole thing. Like I'm not gonna get into it because it's like kind of political and awful, but like man, bots have ruined the internet. Like it's just crazy. Yeah. I mean, at this point, like I think we were heading for a cyberpunk future. Like cyberpunk, not the good kind of cyberpunk either. It's not gonna be fun. You're not gonna have like Cyberpunk 2077 or whatever the number is. You're gonna have Cyberpunk like what's the name of that? Brave New World, where we are all being pacified and don't have opinions anymore, and you're a mindless drone. That's the Cyberpunk we're probably gonna get, unfortunately. Oh, cool. Oh, hey, we found a cave. All right, that's something there. Let's explore this a little bit. Pretty good at finding my way out of caves, but I'm definitely gonna go back if I run out of torches. I'd love it if we could find a vein of iron ore as large as we've been finding these coal veins. Coal is not an ore. I'm kind of just tripping over myself when I speak sometimes. Like I said, I'm an introvert, so this whole speaking for long periods of time is kind of new to me. Come on, give me my coal. My coal! Is anyone who watches this old enough to remember Austin Powers? Get in my belly! It's not actually that funny, I just remembered it and wanted to say it and then ask if anyone remembered it. It's part of getting older, asking, hey, anyone remember this thing that I remember? Are we still in the hole? Yeah, we're still in the hole. We'll just bathe over this so we don't go back in there. Well, this was a very short cave, but oh well. Maybe there's more. I don't know. See if we can like find more to this cave, because usually caves are kind of like mildly interconnected. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Oh, iron, finally. So we have an iron pickaxe, and I've been afraid to use it because we have one iron pickaxe, but now we finally are getting somewhere with this. Any more? I'm desperate enough to like just see if there's any more that spawn nearby, I guess. Not a big deal, but I'd love it if you did. wonder if there's like a world record holder for biggest vein of various metals spawned in Minecraft. I bet there is. Alrighty, we got some coal. That's always nice. Alright, we have a dead drop. Was I carrying a sign? I'll just put a fence post up with a gate so I don't go over the edge. We are OSHA certified in the stream. I guess I'll put a block of dirt down because I guess I can't just connect it. Listen. Remember everyone, we're OSHA certified. We're gonna do this right. We're not gonna just go barreling off to our death because we didn't have safety features. By the way, if you ever want to see some horrible stuff, you gotta look up what happened with big industry before like modern safety standards. It was not fun. People had some bad situations happen to them. Boy, let me tell you. Iron. Finally. Be careful about this. We don't want to just go straight down. There we go. Because I'm pretty sure this is eventually going to have a dead drop straight into this. Like, I'm gonna guess maybe 2 or 3 down, and it's just gonna be a dead drop straight down. I think we're going to build a ladder or something. Yeah. We're gonna go back up and build a very big ladder. Well, we're not gonna build the ladder up there. We're just going to... We'll build the ladder down here, obviously. Because I feel like that has some connection to the huge cave I found all the way on the other side of the mountain. Like, they're usually pretty interconnected. Let's see, we need all the wood we can get. We also don't care what kind of wood it is either. We just want lots of it. Like if the ladders are a different color, so what? Not like we are going to be looking at them often like our main base. Alright, ladder. Probably need sticks. Yeah, we just need tons of sticks. Which, surprise, surprise, we actually have a lot of sticks. I want to add more sticks, honestly. I guess we'll just harvest some bamboo or something. Yeah, we got plenty of bamboo. We'll just harvest it later. Look at it, it's not even to the sky yet. Sticks. I know there's like a mod that will let me just like do multiple stages of crafting right from rather than having to like do each individual stage, kind of like Factorio. I might look into getting that, honestly. I don't know if that's enough, but we'll find out soon. I kind of hate how he skips like that. I get it's just the animation, but weird. Wait, it was further down than this, wasn't it? No, this is it. Gotta be. I'm excited to do stuff with copper when I get around to that. Like, I don't 100% know if when the update is out or if it's already out or anything. I really don't know. I'm just gonna real quick check my chat to make sure nothing popped up urgently. Yeah, there we go. That's how I got rid of it. I just have to close it and get rid of it. We don't tolerate spammers around here. Okay, so how do we make this safe? Ladder here. Well, that's not how we wanted to do it, but we survived, so whatever. That was a close one. OSHA would not be proud of us. Yeah, let's make this safer. Create like a little box around it, I think. There we go. Alright. That should make it a lot safer. Throw some torches down around here so we can see our descent. Another good movie, by the way. If you ever get a chance, watch The Descent. It's heart pounding. Oh, hey, our coal. Yeah, if you're afraid of like, if you have claustrophobia or something, that's definitely the, well, maybe not the movie for you, but it's the movie that will scare you. Haha, your AI isn't that good. Your AI is no threat to me. Oh, hey, redstone. I'm just gonna ignore that. I think this is our first redstone too. We need a bit more than this, dude. Oh wait, I want to get my iron pickaxe for this because I can't remember if you can harvest it without iron. Not gonna be the one to find out. Just lighting this up. Ooh, iron. Might actually be able to like fully get. Oh wow, there's actually a lot of iron here. Like we've been searching for a while for this, so this is great. I can't see crap in here. There we go. All right. Yeah, I'll probably be taking a break from this soon. I'm getting kind of tired. Where did that come from? All the way over there? Okay. 3 hits and then... There we go. You aren't gonna get me today. Ooh, gold. Don't have our iron pickaxe with us, so we'll just finish up with the iron. Hopefully coming... Ah, no! Not into the depths. Oh, that's not too far down. There we go. I would dive into lava for that iron, unfortunately. That's just copper, so... I'm also pretty good on coal now, I think. I don't think I'm gonna bother mining coal from here on out. I think we're good on that. Oh no, tell me in the chat if I'm making a huge mistake on that. Does this just go down forever? What's up with this? Fine. I'm gonna have to go get the coal. I mean, like, I'm not just leaving that behind. How far down is it? Yeah, I think we can survive that. Why am I not going down? Come on, let me down. The coal down there, I need it! I need it! SpongeBob PNG. Come on, zombie, at me. Don't at me. Oh, is this more? Wow, I think we're finding we've found more iron on this like past 10 minutes than the past couple of hours. I've just not been lucky with the spawn, I guess. Also, did I bring anything to eat? Yes, I did. I should get my health back before I get killed by something stupid. There we go. Alright, so we got gold over there. Where's the rest of that iron I was after? I'll fill this in so I don't just dive through here and get taken out. I'll probably be down there sometime and get really confused. Oh god! Alright everyone, that's how we're ending the YouTube episode. I will respawn on the next one. Catch you then.